Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it is resonating with you. So let's go ahead and begin with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Okay. Or could your story or message be here in deck number two? Is your story or message here? Deck number two. All right. Or could your story or message be here in deck number three? Is your story or message here? Okay, I hope you have made your decision. We will go ahead and begin with deck number one. I'm outside in the AMG. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, central issue, the Magician, Page of Swords, and the Tower. All right. All right, let's go ahead and begin here. So, central issue, you may have had some sort of realization, something that you were researching or studying. I feel like you became enlightened. You also may be saying things that are very electrifying or enlightening for other people. Either way, I just feel like you are learning. A lot of you, I can see you've been studying something in regards to metaphysical things. Like maybe that's something that you've been really getting involved with, learning how to manifest, learning about Merkabas, or what else is that? Cause another word for that. Oh, I think like a Metatron or something. It's something kind of like what this is, kind of made like this, but it's like when you create your own time traveling vehicle is your body or something. I studied into it a little bit, but I didn't get that deep into it. But you know, either way, I kind of feel like maybe that is something that you're doing. You're learning about manifestation, how to create different realities. Maybe you are looking into time travel, trying to see if it's true, looking for evidence. So it just kind of looks like you're definitely focused on creating something, and it looks like a portal is even opening up here. Maybe some of you have been practicing any type of kinesis, like airbending. That's one of the things I like to do too. So I don't know, it just kind of looks like you're really in a metaphysical state of mind this week. And maybe you're also kind of bearing witness to certain things, or things are getting confirmed for you, different realities. This even looks like a galaxy here. Maybe you're researching about aliens. I learned there's a difference between aliens and extraterrestrials. I think they say ETs are time travelers and aliens are from different galaxies or something like that. But yeah, I just kind of feel like you're definitely digging. Also, in a metaphysical sense, this has been coming up a lot about having telepathic communication with other people, sending messages through dreams, or, you know, just kind of sending thought forms. So I also feel like you guys are manifesting your dream job. I feel like there's something happening where you're very focused and dedicated, and it's like a dream come true. It's surreal, something about the type of work that you're going to be doing. Or maybe you weren't expecting to get a job if you've been looking for a job and things are kind of crazy right now. You might bear witness to some sort of miracle. And I feel like it's something that you did, something that you manifested. So something that you could be doing could be confirmed here. Something does become a reality with this Pentacle energy. I also get the energy of someone who is either a writer or performer. This is someone I feel like creating like music or lyrics or a story. Someone may be an amazing storyteller, an amazing poet. You also might be preparing for some sort of performance. But things are definitely manifesting, and I feel like your wishes and dreams are coming true. I feel like you guys may be also doing things that help other people, like you're being a service to other people. There's a humanitarian vibe coming through as well. This is indicating too that any type of gifts or talents that you have are meant to be shared with the masses. So maybe you've been rehearsing or practicing something, or just like I said, getting prepared to share your gifts. Something about what you do is magical. Again, I love this deck. Every time I see this deck, I feel like I can really tap into people who are creative, people who either are candle makers or who create like spiritual baths, who make soaps. Like I feel like someone is channeling all their creativity, all their energy into creating some sort of product that's made from love. Especially here with the Knight of Cups here. So you could be manifesting things that will draw in love. Maybe you make love baths or love candles. Or maybe you've just been meditating and trying to tap into someone else's energy. So you could be dealing with any sign, but I do have Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, so definitely looks like you're manifesting a lot of romantic moments. You might hear from someone, or someone may be writing a song for you, or someone's preparing something for you. I definitely see someone being romantic and playing a song for somebody or sending a song for someone. The only thing that can be confusing is because I'm picking up that telepathy or indirect communication. Maybe it's a situation where you're like, but I need them to tell me like directly. Now I will say with the Seven of Wands, there may be victory in that. Like someone finally comes forward with how they feel about you so that you can stop guessing. This definitely looks like maybe someone has decided to pursue their dreams and they're going after it or taking some sort of action towards that. Or at least there's some form of victory. So I feel like also when it comes to any type of obstacles that you are dealing with or competitors, that you will be victorious. You will stand out from the rest. Yeah, especially if there's a situation where, there's one person that everybody wants, or there's several people going after the same person. You're the one that would be selected or chosen. Even if this is like, I'm getting like a dance audition even. It could be a dance audition. It could be an interview. I just feel like someone is really outdoing themselves, really putting on a good performance and standing out from the crowd. So there's an indication that yes, you will be successful at accomplishing your goals. If you're being pursued by someone, I feel like they're choosing you. Now, also here, I see a lot of work ahead. You may have a big job ahead. You may have a lot to do. Let's say you do get selected for something. Now you're going to have a big responsibility after that. It's like, whoo, you know, I'm grateful I've been chosen, but man, I got a long road ahead. You know, this is going to take a lot of work. So especially job related, it's like you have somehow, it's like you got the part, you got the job, but now there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with it. Now, if any of you are going to be moving or relocating, I feel that I can see that happening as well. Like you've got a lot of work. It looks like you're taking all of your things and getting ready to move or relocate. I also feel that a love interest is at a distance. You may be at a distance from a love interest. You could also meet this person either at work, even if you're an entrepreneur and this person's a paying client, or you are paying someone for their services, because it seems like a business type relationship, or mixing business with pleasure. This you could also meet this person on the internet, if I didn't already say that. But it does look like you could meet someone on the internet, like on some sort of dating app. And I feel like you're snagging something. It looked like something's been hooked, like you caught something. Or maybe, you know, it's the other way around. Someone caught you that something snagged, and now we're getting ready to pull them down, pull them through it. It makes me think of fishing, and something's been hooked. And now all you have to do is reel it in, and without force, because I feel like I said, something is already yours. You've already won. Something was written in the stars. Something was meant to be. And even with this, I love how we have this galaxy or this portal, and it looks like she's pulling it down. So yes, you are kind of pulling down your dreams or manifestations. You're making something work. You've successfully tapped into something inside of you, and I feel like you're just going to see the results of it. I just love how this connection is here. He's above, as above, so below. Look at how that came out. Man, that is really amazing. So you guys, I feel like, are on to something. You're on to something here. If whatever you've been wishing or praying for, like, I feel like your needs are going to be answered. Your prayers are going to be answered. So I don't know if in the past you could have been worried with the Tower coming out, unexpected changes in your life, unexpected realizations. Something just really seems totally unexpected in left field, but it's like happening. Or somehow something tragic is manifesting or turning out to be a blessing in disguise. Now, because it's so much positive energy, I still want to give a couple of warnings just in case. Romantically, yes, you could be dealing with someone who's very manipulative, someone who's very charming. They're like a soothsayer, so they say all these amazing things to you to help to kind of string you along, and you just kind of float and listen to everything that they say, because there's something about their character is just so attractive and charming. So it could be that someone strings you along, or because they have you mesmerized or bedazzled some type of way. If their intentions are good, fine. If not, that's what we need to look out for. Now, the energies I'm getting are positive, but you know, everyone's situation is different. Also, just for you, this is something in regards to you having to sell yourself by any means necessary. So even if you go on a job interview and you don't have the necessary skills that they're asking for, you might end up kind of lying about it or twisting the truth. You're like, yeah, that counts as experience. That time I spoke to this person or that person, yeah, I'm gonna use that. So I feel like you're pulling out all the stops so that you can make sure that you secure something. Some of you also may have to create your own finances or your own work, but it's working. It doesn't matter. Like I said in the beginning, I see you doing your dream job. So whether you work a 9-to-5 or you are working for yourself, it looks like it's the chance of a lifetime. And I feel like maybe you even had a premonition about this at one point. You had some sort of premonition that this would happen. You're going to receive a surprise or unexpected message or invitation, and you're going to think that somebody's screwing with you, but it's real. Let me look at the Tower some more. Yeah, so like I said, you're getting ready to receive an unexpected message or news or invitation. This may have already happened for some of you. You might get asked to work for someone who has some sort of status, or someone who has like an empire, someone who's already established an empire. Or this is you creating some sort of empire. And but it still seems like something happens out of thin air or out of the blue. Something might also seem like an overnight success, but that's not true. It's like something has been developing for a while now. Romantically, I think you're going to be very surprised at who's into you or who's attracted to you. I see you getting an invitation to either a party or some sort of event. Yeah, it's like an invitation to some sort of party or event. Also could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you might receive a message concerning a fire sign. Something's going to be confirmed in regards to a dream. For some of you, this may be an unexpected visitor or guest. I also see an unexpected act of kindness. So you might do something for someone that's very, like a huge gesture, or someone might be doing that for you. Let me look at the Ten of Wands here. I'm getting something about single parent vibes too. For some of you. I feel like something's being changed unexpectedly. Your road, the path that you're on. It's funny how these cards aligned. Like, I see the whole I see like a whole path, like the tower, or the lightning struck the tower, and it looks like it cracked the foundation, and then it's all the way here. Now, somebody might experience an earthquake, because it does look like maybe a literal crack in a foundation. I feel like something could shake up your life, and you're going to be redirected, but in a good way. I see someone who is also an artist. So I'm glad this came out, because it tried to fall out, but it came out anyway. The Ten of Cups. So I also see this as the hardest part coming to an end. Like, you're almost at the finish line with something. Whatever you've been struggling in or fighting for, like, you're at the finish line. So something may happen to encourage you to just keep going. Don't quit. Don't give up. There also could be some sort of new responsibility in the household or dealing with family. If this is about a breakup, it's still a good thing. This is something that totally needed to happen. It was a good run, but now it's time to go in a different direction or on a new journey. And I feel like there are others waiting for you. People are waiting for you to join them. Something may start off as a friendship or a partnership, platonic, and end up in something romantic. This relationship is still going to be a heavy burden. Now, see, somebody getting kicked out, but it's for your benefit. Somebody's getting kicked out, but it's good for you. It's almost like to someone, or this could be happening to you. Like, you got kicked out, but something is waiting for you. Something better is waiting for you. Or you left on your own, just out the blue. What's that old saying? Oh, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I feel like that phrase could be applied to this too. So wherever you were undervalued or unappreciated, or, you know, whatever it was that your situation was, where there was a lack of something, for the most part being underappreciated, and you had to let that go because you got tired of the back and forth, or tired of this, that, and the other. And it was the same story over and over again. So I feel like Spirit intervened. You had some sort of awakening and decided that, you know what, I don't have to tolerate this. I don't have to sit here for this. I can manifest something better or create my own reality. And I feel like that's what you did. So it's like leaving one situation that was unfulfilling and finding happiness elsewhere. You might look back as you're leaving and occasionally question if you did the right thing, but I feel like, yeah, you did the right thing. This is a big responsibility. It was big of you to do something, but the hardest part is coming to an end. So pretty good messages for you guys, for those of you that picked deck number 1. Let's go ahead and look at deck number 2. We have the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry, that's a page. We have the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, Central Issue, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Hermit. All right, so looks like you guys have been doing some soul searching. You've been on a journey, and you have been doing a lot of inner work. Feel like you've been studying about different esoteric knowledge or wisdom, something about languages. I feel like somebody is studying a foreign language, even if it's sign language. I feel like someone's been doing some sort of research about that. I also feel like someone's been studying about religion, prayer, meditation. You've really been isolated, but you've been at peace with the way things have been going for you. You may be illuminating the path for others as you illuminate yourself. Maybe some of you have been researching about Illuminati. I'm seeing something about pages from your journal being ripped out. And I also feel like you've been studying symbology. Some of you have been reading yourself to sleep or reading books until you fall asleep at night. There are messages too that have been coming to some of you in your dreams. I feel like this isolation has been preparing you for something. Now, I see like you being in love or daydreaming about being in love. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner, you spend time together and you enjoy each other's company, but then sometimes you guys need your space. So you might have a strong Aquarius placements in your chart, or you might have Uranus in the 7th house, because that's kind of like unusual relationships or like some sort of sudden disruptions. And I just feel like you've been having like these vivid dreams, especially about children. Somebody's been dreaming about having children or bringing children into the world, even if through adoption. But I feel like someone's definitely been dreaming. Now, it's possible that there could be a temporary separation here with the 3 of Swords. And it doesn't necessarily, though, have to be because of something negative. It may be you or your partner has to travel for a living or has to go away sometimes. Or they're currently away. So you're in a relationship, but you're just at a distance. Or this might be talking about a long distance relationship and having to figure out ways to make it work. Now, I do see secrets as well. Someone's being asked to be silent about something. I don't know if you're telling someone secrets and you're like, but you can't tell anyone, or someone is bringing secrets to you and they're like, you gotta swear that you'll never say anything. You might even be asked to sign some sort of disclosure, especially depending on your line of work. But I feel like somebody is being sworn to silence or secrecy. And it even looks like something is like, or death by the sword. Someone knows that the time is coming or time is up about something. Not sure what that is just yet. Mm. You also may be torn about a situation as well, or feeling like you're at a crossroad and not really wanting to make a decision. I don't know why I'm kind of getting to that somebody has like a death wish. Someone has a death wish. Like they do risky things or things that know that can get them hurt, injured, or killed, but they do it anyway. There could be some sort of betrayal, or you might know about some sort of secrets, but you can't really say anything. But it's kind of like you're betraying somebody by not being able to tell or share something. Now, I know I mentioned Aquarius energy, but there also could be, you could also be dealing with a Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe Libra. I kind of feel like relationship-wise, someone may feel like somebody broke up a happy home. I also feel like there is some sort of disagreement in regards to children. Like one person wants children, the other person doesn't. Now, I do feel like your prayers are going to be answered. Yeah, I see your prayers being answered and your faith being restored after some sort of pain or disappointment here. Maybe something is a blessing in disguise and you don't really recognize it just yet. So, because it does look like you're having to let something come to an end, or something's reaching an end. That could be the end of a job, especially if you've been on, what is that they call furlough or something. So you've just been at home kind of waiting for your fate. And it may turn out like, okay, like this is the last, by the end of the month, like you have to find something else. And maybe, you know, it's hurt that you're getting cut, or your hours are getting cut, or you're just losing a job, period. But this is going to be a time for you to learn about your own hidden talent or skills, because it's time for you to share that with other people. Something's going to be revealed to you. Like you may have been unaware that you had some sort of potential to start your own business or to pursue your dreams. Something is coming to an end so that you can learn how to pursue your dreams. Yeah. So job related, I feel like that is what's happening. I also feel that any type of pain that you go through is to help develop your spirituality, or to help you get jump started on a spiritual path. It's like, had you never ended this relationship and suffered that type of pain, you wouldn't have started searching for truth or having an understanding of, you know, God and spirituality. See, I see with the Star and the Ace of Coins, you're definitely getting an opportunity, a new opportunity. You're going to be able to start fresh. Something will be confirmed, or something is coming into fruition for you. Something's materializing. Something starts off as a dream or a fantasy, and here it is materializing. This is also, like I said, some sort of prayers that have been answered here. The angels answering your prayers and bringing it down to 3D. So I do feel like regardless, there's no need for you to worry whatever you're worried about. Even if this is about having to move and you're like, you haven't found a place. This to me says that you're going to find that perfect place, that perfect home that is for you. Something that you also may have been fantasizing about, you're going to see that it was just a fantasy. It was just an illusion, or it was only temporary. Something was only meant to be temporary. Let me look at the Two of Swords here. Now, if you're in some sort of secret relationship, you might decide to cut it off because you don't want to be a secret anymore. Someone's feelings are hurt because they want people to know who they are, but they've been hidden in the shadows. So I feel like once you stand your ground and you decide that you're not going to be a secret anymore, that's when you'll shine. That's when your time will come. That's funny. So, Ten of Cups again. This is telling me something about dreams, too. Something about dreams. You've been dreaming about somebody's secrets, or you've been having some sort of dreams about this family. Now, it also looks like I said, like I just said, something about somebody was a secret. Someone maybe hid the fact that they had a family and they were spending time with you and showing you this big illusion, but then they end up going back home. But it's a blessing for you. So I also feel that someone is secretly in love, but they have not said anything. It's almost like they'd rather take it to their grave. Or at some point, if they can't hold it back anymore, they're going to say it. But it still looks... It may be indirect. I feel like somebody also, so yeah, somebody does come in between a relationship. So what I was getting ready to say is what it's starting to look like is that someone is leaving one situation and moving towards another because somebody intervenes. So that's why I was saying something about breaking up a home. That's how it would be viewed. Somebody hasn't been happy, but they're they may be finding happiness with you. Or you have been living an illusion or pretending like your relationship was okay, but you've been unhappy and you met someone and decide to move on with that person. The only thing I'm still concerned about, that this breakup may only be temporary. Also could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone, Gemini, or someone that has Mars in Scorpio. Let me look at the star. Okay, so I see someone is going to have the courage to be vulnerable and expose their feelings or their desires openly. Something's going to be shared openly. Sexually, I see someone who's an exhibitionist. So even though somebody is revealing their true feelings for you. I feel like it still takes place in the form of a secret. So someone is like finally communicating with you, but it might be through a private message. And it's because now they feel comfortable enough, or maybe this person now trusts you, especially if they've been observing you and watching you and just patiently waiting for the right time. That's what that was, the right time. They're telling you something about themselves, how they feel, or maybe their career. Like if your partner has some sort of career secret, it's like, I can't tell. I got to make sure I could trust them. Whatever the case, I feel like someone is now trusting you enough to tell you a secret. Excuse me. Also, if you were too ashamed to ask for some sort of help or assistance, I see someone stepping in. It's almost like they knew, they already intuitively knew that you needed help with something, so they're just kind of stepping in. It might be like someone playing Secret Santa, or they're like, a little birdie told me you needed this. No, it's a gift. I don't want it back. It's not a loan. This is a gift. So I see you receiving some sort of gift. It's something that you need. It could come in any form. Let's say you're late paying your mortgage. Now this is a huge gesture, but so maybe someone is just like, I paid off your mortgage. Don't worry about it. Or if you had a few car notes left, but a few car payments left, but you were struggling, somebody might just step in and be like, let me take care of that for you. Like, I feel like someone's going to pay something off for you, or they might directly just give you some finances. That's on a material level, I feel like you might receive a material blessing. If this is more so between you and spirit, like maybe you've been desiring companionship or whatever the case, I do feel like spirit is going to kind of intervene and say, here you go. This is what you need, or this is what you've been asking for. Also spiritually, I see this as you finally answering your calling and sharing your gift to other people. Someone was on a brink of giving up, or will be on a brink of giving up right when a miracle or a prayer gets answered. You also could be hearing from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone also may confess that they miss you. Someone who's been hiding that or concealing their feelings, or just had too much pride to say it. I feel like someone's going to admit their feelings. Let me see what this new opportunity is for you. It's going to be confirmed. Something's going to be confirmed. Something that you already intuitively felt or thought will be confirmed. See? So I do feel like there's a confession or a secret is going to get revealed. And I also view this as something being confirmed or made official. This can even be like officially off the market, but only after you put your foot down or set some sort of boundaries. I also see this as getting hired, or some sort of initiation, like you're being invited to join some sort of organization that's well known and respected, or you're getting hired after some sort of interview. This also could be a raise in rank or status. So if you wanted a promotion, I feel like it's being offered to you. If you don't get the promotion at that company, I feel like it's someone else coming through. Someone else who sees you and respects you and acknowledges you. Spiritually, I see some sort of hidden language being revealed to you. Even if this doesn't happen like in true form, like a physical person coming up to you and inviting you to something, I feel that spiritually you're being initiated, which may be something more like all of a sudden you can have premonitions, or all of a sudden you know how to decode, or it's like something gets unlocked within you. And now you're like some sort of gatekeeper, some sort of spiritual gatekeeper, where people are going to be coming to you for advice and paying you for advice because you have some sort of hidden knowledge or language that other people don't. Romantically, like I said, it looks like an engagement or being officially off the market. Also, if you've been getting offers from other people, but you've been turning them down because you were still holding on to someone else, I feel like whoever, you're either going to get the person that you've been waiting for, or you're going to have a connection that surpasses that one. And you're going to be like taken aback, like, oh, okay, I didn't expect this, but this is even better. Overall, I see this as your intuition being confirmed about something. Someone's going to prove to you that they are serious about you for a job or something romantic. They're going to prove to you or show you that it's not going to be just all talk. It's like, okay, let me actually do something. So now this can also go the other way around. You might be that person that's proving something, your worth, or just proving something to other people, relationship wise or career wise. So that is all for deck number 2. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the King of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Hermit, Knight of Swords, central issue, the Tower, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. All right, so looks like you guys have some sort of shakeup, some sort of unexpected changes, and maybe a big reveal. There's a secret getting exposed. I feel like you were working on something. You were minding your business. You were living your routine, everyday life. And all of a sudden, you're separated from it. This can be you getting separated from your job. It could be a relationship, but either way, it's like you're getting separated from your routine. It's being disrupted here. Romantically, I feel like someone is coming out with their feelings for you. you know, they're just, and it's very unexpected. Either the way they reveal their feelings to you or who it is that has feelings for you is very out of left field here. And I think this person maybe had to gain the courage or the confidence to come forward. Now, all the signs came out really. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, those are the main ones coming out. So you are also feeling motivated or inspired. Maybe you're finding out that you motivate and inspire other people. But I feel like you're going to, this is about developing some sort of new talent or skill. So if you do get separated from your everyday routine, your 9 to 5, it had to happen so that you could start developing and focusing on some other skill or hidden talent that you had. If someone is trying to steal your ideas or take something away from you, I feel like that's also going to be exposed, or someone's not going to get away with it. Even though someone's trying to get away with taking something that doesn't belong to them, I feel like they're going to get called out or exposed. Someone sees what's happening. There's evidence. Maybe someone is sloppy, or maybe someone was unaware that they were being followed in the first place, or spied on. Now, it also looks like, speaking of being spied on or lurking, I feel like someone could be lurking or spying on you. Or if you're the lurker, you know, be careful, because somebody's getting caught. It's like, hey, I know this is really you. I know you've been watching me. Or you are the one that catches someone. Maybe someone's just scrolling through your pictures and trying to be quiet, but they end up getting caught, you know, going back to some old picture or something. So that means that somebody's been scrolling your whole profile for as long back as they could go, because someone was trying to find out some sort of information. Career-wise, somebody might be a hired spy. You know, maybe that's your occupation, and I know you probably can't say that you are, but, you know, maybe that's someone's occupation. Or maybe that's what you do, or maybe someone works for the CIA or whatever intelligence agencies there are. You know, somebody does that. Part of your job also might entail research, like a lot of research, where you're off alone, just by yourself, reading and gathering information. I'm getting a lot of isolation here for spiritual growth or soul growth too. Now, what I'm also getting is someone who is sending someone to do spy work. It's like, hey, I need you to go do this, do that. So someone is more so like the director of something secretive going on, or someone is sending someone to bring back information about you for them. I feel like there's a need for you to set boundaries. Yeah, I feel like you're needing to set boundaries with people, and also not be afraid to speak up for yourself. There's a need for you to definitely put your foot down. I also feel like someone is trying to steal the credit for something that they didn't really do. Or someone is allowing people to believe something. Someone is allowing someone to believe a lie and not clear it up. It's like, I'll just go with it. I also feel like someone has a secret location where they visit or stay at. So someone might have 2 locations. Even so, I almost feel like someone's location gets revealed or exposed. Let me look at the 7 of Swords here. Someone's leaving out hidden codes in their artwork or their music. And someone is following these clues. So someone might be very good at decoding messages or symbolism, and I got a similar message too in, I think, deck number 2. Secret, something about secret. Okay, so romantically, this is about someone just watching you. It looks like they're at a distance. If they're not at a distance, then they're just giving you your space, but they're still thinking about you and keeping tabs on you some type of way. It's like someone has a spy. So even if it's not the person directly spying on you, they have somebody spying on you. It could be a friend, it could be a family member. Say for instance, you and your ex are no longer friends on social media, but you are unaware that while you guys were talking, like their friend or their family member had started following you, or was their friend, and they're just like keeping tabs on you for them. So yeah, we also have all Earth coming out now, so it could also be a Capricorn or Taurus in the picture. Somebody's leaving out clues. Like someone wants to be followed, or someone wants you to figure something out. On a global scale, this can pertain to anything like music or movies. Like people, they want their messages to be understood or discovered. I mean, I don't know who's watching this, but somebody, I don't know, one of my viewers might even work with artifacts, or maybe someone works at a museum. I don't know, but I do get that maybe someone is handling some sort of secret documents, secret languages, secret just artifacts, ancient artifacts. Somebody also could work for NASA. I don't know. They could. Even if they are only NASA's secretary answering phones at the front desk or something. Some of you are feeling guided. It's like you're following your gut. Like you feel like this is what you need to do. Some of you are discovering things because you felt like this is what Spirit wanted you to see or notice. You know what? Someone's planning on visiting you, or you are planning on going to visit somebody, but it's something either secretive about this trip or secretive about the location. Let me also look at the Tower here. Some of you may be getting ready to go on a destination where there's sand or where it's very hot, a lot of heat. I'm getting like Egypt, or it could be Vegas, Arizona. The Tower, someone has an anxiety attack about something. Someone is having a mental breakdown. It's either you or someone around you, and maybe this person is coming to you for help. They're like, please just let me stay for a few days. I don't want people to know where I am. I need to get away. Or someone needs to vent something to you because they can't take it anymore. It's too many secrets. Someone can't live a lie anymore. They gotta vent to somebody. Someone also could have been a witness to something destructive. So there could be some whistleblowers out here. Somebody's getting ready to blow the lid off of, you know, some sort of information. Whoever, you know, you guys that picked deck number 3, you might be very unaware of something that you're involved in, or maybe you are. But there's a lot of things being exposed. There's a lot of secrets getting revealed. If someone is cheating, I feel like someone could get caught. But at the same time, I feel like somebody wanted to get caught. Somebody is sloppy on purpose. Let me look at the King of Cups here. I'm getting someone who likes a lot of luxury. Someone who enjoys like the finer things in life. High-end hotels, high-end cars. Someone wears, they have very nice smelling perfumes and colognes. So somebody definitely likes to groom themselves really well. I'm also getting a different person. Somebody has a light colored car that goes really fast. It might be a sports car or have like a sport engine. Spiritually, I get somebody who anoints or has been anointed. So the King of Cups is someone who is, like I said, exposing or expressing their feelings. They're not holding back anymore. Whatever they were holding back, they're like, I'm not holding this back anymore. I'm not suppressing this or restraining myself. I'm going to reveal this. Yep. Again, I'm getting something about promotion or being invited to join a prestigious group or organization. Is something is organized. Is some sort of structure. People also may be asking you for advice, or you are going to work with a group of advisors, whether it's spiritual advisors, financial advisors. It's like a high class group. I even feel like somebody needs clearance, some sort of clearance to do this type of work. So there's going to be some sort of deep background check, where all your secrets need to be known. Like, it makes me think of a political situation. I don't know how true it is. I've only seen it in, movies. I assume it's got to be true though, where they're like, tell me everything now. Like, we need to know, like, your deepest, darkest secrets. Just tell me everything now before, you know, we put you in office. We have to know what we're working with. So I feel like you're needing some sort of clearance for your career. If it's not you, maybe this is the person that you're dealing with. Like I said, you might be dating a spy. Or someone who works with a private group, private organization, their own private sector. If you're purchasing a house, you might have to get it from a private owner. I'm getting a man with typical Jesus features, different age groups, anywhere from 20 and up, 20, 30, 40, 50. Somebody likes to wear silver jewelry as opposed to gold. Someone is more in tune with silver. Silver is also making me think of moon. So someone may be very psychic or intuitive, or they feel like silver enhances their psychic abilities. Yeah. This person has a lot of money, or you're getting ready to start making a lot of money. You're going to have some sort of financial security. It's like you're being invited into the family. It's like, here's your welcome invitation, welcome to the family. So this could be a marriage. It can just be connecting with someone who has a big family or a high-ranking family. Or it's a company, a big company that you start working for. Or if you work for your own self, it's like maybe you start getting like high-level clients. And there's a possibility that, yeah, you have to sign a disclosure. That's why you're aware of some sort of secrets, because you're going to be witnessing a lot of things, but that's part of your life. Again, romantically, someone is coming to give you stability. Whatever it is that you value in relationships, they're giving it to you. If you value love, that's what they're giving you. If you value material wealth, that's what they're able to provide for you. If you always wanted a home, they can provide that for you. Maybe you're also getting into real estate. Something might be a private showing. I'm getting a lot of exclusivity energy here. Like, this is exclusive. I want to say elite, and this is the second time elite is wanting to come out of my mouth. I think that came out in the second reading, I think. Something's getting ready to happen out of nowhere. I feel like this is someone's glow up. I feel like someone's getting ready to get a lot of attention or status or recognition. Your desires are getting ready to manifest. Something pays off. All your hard work is getting ready to pay off. And maybe it seems like something happens overnight, but it is something that's been in a long time making. You might have to get out of your comfort zone before you enjoy this success. Like, say for instance, you're comfortable, like I was saying in the beginning, you're comfortable with your life, your everyday routine, but because of some sort of sudden or unexpected event or success, you're being uprooted from your comfort zone. So even if that's like a relationship, that means that, hey, let's find a place together, or I'm living in your house now, or where our families are merging now. So it's like you're being uprooted from your comfort zone. If it's your dream job, it's like, hey, here's an offer. You're going to make millions of dollars, but you got to relocate, you got to live here, you got to be here, or it's something that you're being uprooted from. It's not something that's just routine anymore. Yeah, and then like I said, romantically, someone's definitely coming towards you, pursuing you, and they're wanting to give you everything. And even if you're the pursuer, there's somebody that you got your eye on, that you want. You're like, this person is coming along with me. This is who I want. And, the only thing, it looks like you get locked into some sort of agreement or contract. Something may start to feel like a burden, or it might start to feel karmic. And you might start feeling like, oh my God, what did I sign up for? Yeah. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonated, but feel free to leave your comments. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Many blessings to you.